This little girl didn't cry when she was born, but he is a genius. When still wearing diapers, she can already write her own name. At the age of 1 year, he can take a shower by himself. At the age of 2, she can dress himself herself. At the age of 3, she can already cook. He carefully cracked the egg, add flour, then stir it well. Not long after that, the soft and delicious bread is ready to be served. The girl's name is Matilda. He was born into a family who never pays attention to it, but Matilda never complained. When her parents are watching TV, he is reading a magazine. Not long after that, he finished all the books in the house. Once upon a time, Matilda dared to ask her father for a book, but his father said, "All knowledge is on TV." Her sibling is pushing her because she is blocking the TV screen. At that time, Matilda realized that she was different from her family. So he took the address book, finding the location of the library, then go alone. When I arrived at the library, he feels as if he's found his place among the books. The librarian who saw it. Then, I made a library card for Matilda. At the age of 6, he already knows more than most adults. One day his father sold a number of cars, and asking her son to calculate the profit, but her sibling is having trouble counting. But Matilda immediately mentioned the exact amount, but he was instead severely scolded by his father, who thinks he's cheating on his answer, then send it back to the room, because she is old enough to go to school. Matilda is watching the children who are playing at school, with a sense of envy. But no one has ever enrolled him in school. His father thinks about his age, just 4 years old. His mother said 5 years, even though her actual age is 7 years old. Matilda is crying sadly. He immediately decided to take action. While his father is cheating a customer, he put in super glue into his father's favorite hat. When his father tried to take off that hat, it turns out that the hat is stuck on his head forever. That was Matilda's first act of petty revenge. My lonely struggle has just begun. After that incident, his father sent him to school. Matilda is very happy. At school, he found his best friend. One day in class, the teacher casually mentioned a problem. Difficult mathematics, but only Matilda is capable of giving the answer. Even the teacher was surprised. He immediately grabbed the pen and paper to check, and it turns out the answer is completely correct. Looking at Matilda, who is so smart, the teacher immediately looked for the school principal. Hope Matilda can be transferred to a higher class to get a better education.